Hello guys, how you going? Skreezilla here, I hope you're all well. So, today I'm going to be doing a short video on something that you may not know. Now, the majority of you are probably going to be, well, this is old news, this is something I know about, but some of you may learn from this, and hopefully we get to teach a couple of people something new. So, when you look at some of the later war models of tanks, especially the tank destroyers, generally the TDs and open-top vehicles, they tend to look scaly. They have this weird paint effect on them. Now, some of you may be wondering what that is. Well, it's a substance called Zimmerit. Now, Zimmerit is a paste-like coating that was used on mid to late war vehicles in Germany. Now, as I said, generally it was anti-tanks, things like that, although Germans did use it on the underside of a few other tanks and basically fighting vehicles. And, well, what it is it's an anti-magnetic coating. So you see here on the side of the Jaeger, there. Can't remember which tank this is. Oh, this is always the way, isn't it? On the side of the tank destroyer here, you have this weird scaly coating on it, on the front and also along the bottom. Now, what this was designed for was to stop magnetic mines. So, it decreased the magnetic field of the vehicle an immense amount. So this thick paste was lathered across this tank, and it basically meant that magnetic mines would not trigger. Now, Germany introduced the Huffeldung anti-tank weapon in 1942, and it was a shaped-charged warhead connected to a ring of metal holding three powerful horseshoe magnets. Issued to the infantry, the user would run up to the tank and place the device on any of the surfaces to which magnets would stick. The user would then pull out the safety pin and then leg it. Now, the magnets not only held the mine to the vehicle, but also provided the correct spacing between the warhead and the armour, allowing a penetrative jet to properly form. Concerned that the simple design could be easily copied, especially by Russia, the Germans needed to find a way to stop the weapon being used against them. Hence, Zimmerit was made. Now, it was a cement-like substance, and it was applied to tanks from around about 1943 onwards, about September onwards in 1943. It was a sort of rough in appearance and gave the coating a distinct look. Made it look a bit ugly, really. But it was a very distinct look. And what would happen, it would harden up and then sit on the tank for a long period of time and allow basically it not to be magnetic anymore. It didn't offer any other protection than that, however. Now, Zimmerit was used until 1944, when the German officials were a bit worried because the tanks were having issues with fires. Now, it wasn't actually the Zimmerit causing that, it was aluminium. I think it was aluminium, or was it? They were using some metal that was basically catching fire very easily. Could have been even magnesium or something like that inside some of the metals in the tank. And basically that was what was catching. The Zimmerit was not flammable. But they discontinued and stopped using it. Also, the fact that magnetic mines really stopped being an issue after that point. The British did carry out tests with similar materials, different substances, on the Churchill and Cromwell tanks, but they were never used in battle. The main reason is because heat rockets were in use from then on, and the magnetic mine was no longer useful. It was completely obsolete by this time because, well, a troop could carry a Piep gun or a bazooka into battle, and they didn't have to run up to a tank to stick it on there. You know, they could just fire it from a safe distance. So, The makeup of it was 40% barium sulfate, 25% polyvinyl acetate, 15% pigment, 10% zinc sulfate, and 10% sawdust. You've got to have the sawdust in there. And the sawdust is the bit that most people thought was actually the flammable aspect, but with all the other materials, it didn't really affect it. Many vehicles actually did use it in the war. Panzer III, Panzer IV, Panzer V, the Panther, Tiger 1, Tiger 2, Stugs, Jäger Panther, Panzer V, that's what I'm driving, the Brumbach, and very rarely on the military half track, the SD KFZ 251. Die Sonderkraftzug. If Mike Goes Boom watches this, I am so sorry for my German pronunciation. Please, please, please don't hate me for it. But yeah, it was used on those vehicles as well. Generally on vehicles that were carrying high up officials. So that is why some tanks have this weird coating on them and this weird paint job. Okay guys, I hope you found this interesting, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be adding some more soon, and I will catch you next time. Please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. You know, thumbs up, thumbs down, I don't care. Just give me some feedback from whatever. And I will see you next time. Alright guys, have a lovely day. This is Skreezilla out. Bye-bye.